My name is Andrade and this is the Andrade family channel. Thank you so much for clicking this video, and today we're going to be talking about my high school experience while I do my makeup and while my cat is playing with my makeup on the table. I don't know if you guys can see her, but she's right here. Mamas! Mamas! Say hi, mamas! So she's being a little bit clingy right now, and might as well just let her hang out over here. So if you hear a bell, it's because of her collar. So in case you guys didn't know, if I'm looking down at my phone, because I actually wrote notes because there's a lot that happened during freshman year, sophomore, junior, and senior. Let's get started with the video, and I really hope you guys enjoy. Start off with freshman year, and freshman year was a really weird year. You know, you're going through puberty, you're going through your own like crap. So I actually suffered with depression and anxiety at the time, and it was really rough. Honestly, it was really rough at the time for me, but luckily I got through it. I'm really happy that I did, because you know, I got to move on from that dark place, and we're gonna talk a little bit more about anxiety and depression throughout this video. Freshman year was just an awkward year. I was a really weird skinny kid. I was going through my emo stage at the time, so that was something. I don't even know how my parents let me leave the house looking like that. It was weird. I'm gonna make sure to leave some pictures up here, that way you guys can see and judge for yourself. I wasn't like those cute emo girls, or you know, the raw ones. No, I was like that weird Mexican emo kid. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it was ill. It was so cringy. Still till this day is one of my biggest cringes ever. Also during that time is when I started taking filming class, well, drama filming class. It was half and half, and that was honestly my favorite class besides choir. And that's how I started to learn about filming and editing and all that cool stuff. And that's what got me pretty much into YouTube. The teacher at the time was a really, really good teacher, in my opinion. I feel like the way he taught us, it was very hands-on. It wasn't just like, oh, watching a PowerPoint. No, he was very hands-on, very organized, and it really, really helped me learn how to edit and do everything that I do, and also give me an opportunity to participate in school news. So I'm gonna have you guys watch a clip of that right now, and let me know what you guys think. I honestly feel like you can see in this video how uncomfortable I am at the time, not only with myself but with like everything around me. I was just a really awkward kid. I didn't really speak English that well. You guys watch this video right now and you'll see what I'm talking about.
Entrevino y Wyatt Orozco y el resto del equipo JV. El 25 de abril, Fútbol JV perdió la gran
If
cueva.
you guys saw that video, what do you think? Like, that was just awkward, right? It was just something else. It was cringy, and I mean really, really cringy. I'm not going for a crazy look today because I'm actually gonna go to my son's doctor's appointment, and I just want to make sure I don't look dead, you know? All the moms out there know what I'm talking about. Sophomore year, it was a little bit different because I actually was in a relationship, a long distance relationship, which honestly, worst thing ever. I don't know how people do it. I, for myself, know my limits and know that I cannot do long distance relationships, especially because this relationship was very, and I mean very toxic. Like, this person knew that I had a very low self-esteem, and he'll use that against me. And it was just horrible. Honestly, I don't know how I put up with that. It's so crazy. Like, you do things in the past and you think about it now, you're like, why the hell did I even put up with this person? You know, like, crazy. Here is when I went to my first football game, and honestly, super fun. I did not know what was going on because I'm not really a big like football fan. I don't even know how the game works or whatever, but I still went and I did have fun. I got to see some of my old friends from middle school because they went to the other high school. There's only 2 high schools in Los Banos, and the other one is called Los Banos High School, and then the one that I went to is called Pacheco High School. So they were playing a game and I went and I had a lot of fun, ate a lot of popcorn. I remember like my stomach was hurting because I ate like 3 bags. So during sophomore year is when I started taking Spanish class. So my first language is actually Spanish. I think I already said it like 10 times, but yeah. So being in a classroom with people that you can actually talk to was like, whew, it was fun. I got to also learn how to write in Spanish, which helped out a lot because most of my family members are in Mexico. So now I had a better way to communicate with them. I forgot to show you guys the products. Okay, so this mascara, oh my god, even it's so old. Like this is the only mascara I genuinely like use. This is the Lancome mascara in the color black. Eyeliner, I use the Maybelline New York Studio in the color Blackest Black. And this is what it looks like. I'll close it and show you guys real quick the products that I'm using. I'm sorry, I'm all over the place, especially because Marley is over here biting my arm. Sophomore year was also the year that I actually started making a lot of friends because, like I said, I joined the Spanish class and I got to meet a lot of people that spoke Spanish. So I made long-lasting friendships through that class, and also the teacher at the time was a really good teacher too. Also, this was when I was exploring my own style. So at the time, in the beginning, I was dressing emo and just like whatever, kind of like sluggish. But now, I believe that's when Instagram started. I think it was like 2014, 2013, and that's when I started exploring like different styles and stuff. And I saw that I liked really vintage style, like 50s, 40s. That was the type of stuff that I really enjoyed and thought it was really pretty. So that's how I started dressing at the time. Also, that's when I started participating again in the school news. And I'm going to show you another clip. This one is of sophomore year, and you can see that I'm a little bit more chill, more mellowed out. Here, let me show you the clip right now.
In comic books, poetry readings, robot showcasing, and even religious gatherings done by people of all orientations, Club Rush of course. Once a year, our school clubs gather down Pacheco Boulevard and present all that they are. Clubs such as CSF, NHS, D&D, GSA, and our very own Thespian Society. So come down this Wednesday, October 1st, to join us in our 5th annual Club
Right
Rush.
now I'm going to be doing my brows with that LA Brows pencil, and it's in the color medium brown. The bullying also for sophomore year, it wasn't as bad. Like it mellowed down, especially because I had friends and I didn't really focus on that at the time. So it was okay, and my grade point average was mainly B. Your year was pretty boring, to be honest with you. It wasn't that exciting. A guy that I was dating that was in another city, the long distance relationship that I was telling you guys about. Okay, so that relationship ended, thank God. I actually found out through a friend that he was messing around with someone in his school. Shocker. And we ended up breaking up, and it was a really bad breakup, to be quite honest with you. But I feel that what got me through is the friends that I had at the time, which I really do appreciate. And you know what, to all my girls out there that are watching this video, you do not need to be in a relationship when you're in high school. I feel that in a way I felt that I was pressured into being in a relationship because I wanted to fit in. But at the end of the day, like I think about it, I did not have to be in a relationship. I knew that I was lonely, but I feel like a friendship could have done me a better company than having a boyfriend that really didn't even care about me. You know, screw that, honestly. Like I think about it now, I'm like, man, screw that dude. He was stupid because he's just crazy. That guy was crazy, and he just made me miserable and made my sophomore year miserable because he was so controlling and didn't want me to do anything. So for all my girls out there, you guys don't need to be in a relationship. And if you are in a relationship, please make sure you're in a safe relationship, like nothing abusive. Because abuse, like I said before, abuse doesn't have to be like, oh, he's beating you up. It can be verbal abuse, physical abuse, it can be mental abuse, it can be anything. Especially because I was so weak-minded at the time. Like, this person messed me up really badly. Junior year was also the year that I started water polo. So that's exciting, right? Yeah, my ass almost drowned, so that was something. So water polo was actually pretty fun. I got to travel a lot with them for the games. I was not the best player, and I'm letting everyone know, and I'll say it myself, I was not the best player. In any sport that I did, I was not the best. I'm not a super athletic like person. I just did sports because I wanted to experiment and see what I did and didn't like, and because I genuinely just had fun. For me, it's not like, oh, I gotta be the best and the best. Like, no, I was just having a good time, you know? And I'm mentioning that because, you know, there was a lot of people who would like talk crap about me and be like, oh, she sucks, she can't even swim. But you know, in a way, it's all about experience too. Like, just have fun, you know, just have fun, see what you do, what you don't like. Like, I even tried wrestling, okay? And I know it sounds crazy, but I tried it, I want to say like for 2 months. I think it was about 2 months. And honestly, I can tell you right now, wrestling's not for me. It's not something that I like. For me, the sports that I liked that I did was water polo and swimming. Those sports were really, really, really fun. I also got to participate in a Christmas parade, which was really fun. Honestly, super, super, duper, duper fun. I enjoyed it, and we got to carry the flag that year, so that was amazing and heavy and really cold. So that was pretty much my junior year. So junior year, nothing really special really happened at all. It was just more of a kind of year. I think the years that stick out to me the more are freshman year and senior year. Maybe because it's the beginning and the end of high school. This is senior year. And senior year was very, very fun for me. This was the best year for me because that's when I started to actually make friends and actually like bloom out of my cocoon. Because freshman year I was all like, I'm all scared, I'm all emo and weird. But then senior year, that's when I actually started having fun and exploring and doing a lot of different things. For example, that's when I started joining a whole bunch of clubs. And when I say a whole bunch of clubs, I mean a whole bunch of clubs. I even did clubs for like stuff that I didn't even understand, but I wanted to explore, you know? So, like I said, here's gonna be a whole bunch of pictures of stuff that I did for senior year. Oh, right now I'm using the Primer Cover FX, and it's Blurring Primer Pore Minimizer. So it's this one, you guys can see it. Just putting a little bit of primer before I put a little bit of foundation. So here is a list, and here's gonna be some pictures of the clubs that I joined for senior year. So I joined the GSA Club, Gay Straight Alliance. I also joined the Comic Book Club. I also joined the Mesa Club, and let's see which was another one that I joined. Here I took my senior pictures, which I'm going to be showing up here. And yes, I look different because I decided to go blonde. Why? I don't know. Must have been something in the water that made me go crazy to think that I can be a good blonde. And that year is when I did a total of 3 sports. Yeah, you heard that right, 3 sports. So that year, instead of doing water polo like I usually do, I actually tried out cross country. And comes to find out, I suck at running. I sucked at it. And I also did swimming, which was, honestly, I love swimming. That was really fun. It sucked that we had to swim during the cold, but you know, they'll warm up the pool and everything, which will make it, you know, more comfortable for us. I got to participate in my first talent show, which my sister won. Go figure. No, honestly, my sister is very talented. If she's watching this, hi Teta, I love you. I love my sister so much. I sang with another girl a song. I think her name was Carla. I'm sorry, I'm very forgetful. But yeah, we ended up singing together. We didn't win, but it was a really good opportunity. And also, that's when I got to participate in my very first play. It was Les Mis. I'm gonna post a picture somewhere up here, that way you can see when we had our celebration dinner at Denny's. Because, you know, there's nothing fancy in Los Manos, just Denny's. Just putting a little bit of foundation under my eyes because your girl looks dead. Even though I actually slept good today. I slept 8 hours, so I'm happy. I haven't even drank my hot chocolate. This is also when I went to prom, my senior year, and honestly, I feel like I looked very beautiful that day. Here's a picture of it right here, or right here, I don't know. So that day was very, like, my date didn't really show up, which, you know, sucked, but it was whatever. Now that I think about it, I'm like, wow, what a loser, honestly. Like, I looked smoking hot and he just left me there by myself. That was also the year that I went to my senior ditch day, and we decided to go to the San Luis Reservoir with my friends. Here's a picture of us, a little cute pyramid. Oh my gosh, I love them so much. Also, for senior year, I got to graduate obviously years. I graduated for the class of 2015. Honestly, 2015 was one of the best years of my life because that's also when I met my beautiful husband, Marco. And that's pretty much all of my high school experience, you know. Just a recap, freshman year, I was just, ugh, and then freshman year, I was like, you know, I opened up and I got to meet new people and I had such a great experience. It was so nice, honestly. If anybody here that is in high school or is going to be in high school, please have fun. Please just open up and have fun. Try new things, explore. I did a whole bunch of things that I didn't think I was gonna like and I ended up liking. You know, just enjoy yourself, have fun. That's my biggest thing in this video. Just have fun, explore. A little bit of blush because I do not want to look dead. And just on the whole high school subject, you guys, I want to say that it was such a great learning experience for me. I got to learn a lot of stuff, not only about school, you know, history, math, and all that stuff, but I also learned a lot about myself, like what I like, what I don't like, what my strengths are, what they're not, what kind of person I am, what are my biggest motivations, what are my biggest things that really get me going. You know, it was a very beautiful learning experience and I wouldn't trade it for anything in the world. You know, I used to think that, oh, I wish I should have done this, I should have done that, but at the same time I'm glad things ended up the way that they did because it made me into the woman that I am today. Okay guys, so thank you so much for watching this video and hearing me ramble for I think like 20 minutes. I don't even know how long this video is going to be, especially with all the editing and stuff that I'm going to put into it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and get to hit that magical bell button to get a chance to be in our next video shout out. Today's video's shout out is going to go to Brianna, and she's my best friend and I love her so much and I missed her and I'm probably going to see her soon, and her deeds are going to be down here. Thank you all so much and I hope you have a beautiful and blessed day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.
Just really getting to know the entire staff and you know, just enjoying myself. I really enjoy interacting with students, and so now I've got a brand new group of students that I get to learn about and know, and so far it's been a blast.
So tell us about your room. It's so colorful.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of anatomy stuff. We've been doing a lot of diagrams of various body parts and whatnot, so this is all student work. I actually can't draw as well as a lot of these students can, and I think we're having a lot of fun in that class.
Okay, so you heard it here first. This is Pacheco High School News.